What up, you guys? Say 88 from NGI, bringing you another blockchain explained video. Before we start, I am not a financial advisor, nor am I giving you any financial advice. This video is for educational purposes only. Alright, let's get started. What is a cryptocurrency? Well, a complex mathematical equation for one. It's an innovative technology in itself, and it has to contribute to the ecosystem in some way, form, or degree. A cryptocurrency is a digital or virtual currency that is secured by cryptography, which makes it nearly impossible to counterfeit or double spend. Many cryptocurrencies are decentralized networks based on blockchain technology, a distributed ledger enforced by a disparate network of computers. Cryptos is a form of payment that can be exchanged online for goods and services. Cryptocurrencies works using a technology called blockchain. Blockchain is a decentralized technology spread across many computers that manages and records transactions. Part of the appeal of this technology is in its security. You might be familiar with names like Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and Ethereum. But do you really know that these names can be used as a mode of exchange in everyday life? The tempting idea that you can become rich overnight might have crossed your mind often, and cryptocurrencies gives you freedom to get benefit from it. In a most simple level, this digital currency is a virtual mode of exchange that doesn't face the same problems as physical cash or fiat. So let us understand all the basics of cryptocurrency, how it works, and how it can benefit you. How else is cryptocurrency? Well, cryptocurrency is a form of digital currency that has gained traction over the last decade. Like any other currency, cryptocurrency is designed to be a medium of exchange. Since it is a digital medium of exchange, you must think of it as a limited entry available in a database for clarity. Think of popular online games like Farmville. In this game, you must ensure that your farm thrives by planting seasonal crops, buying essential items like tractors or pigs, and even earning revenue. Your earnings in the game are represented in the form of coins, and these coins can be used to buy anything within the universe of the game. Cryptocurrencies is similar in the sense that these are digital currencies too. The only difference is that instead of using it in a video game, you get to use it in real life. Popular exchanges or platforms for this category are Coinbase, Binance, Kraken, and Gemini. These exchanges are private companies that offer platforms to trade cryptocurrencies, and they're relatively safe. If you're a noob and you don't know where to even start, those are some good spots. All right, let's take a look at some examples of blockchain technology. For this, we're going to look at Anchor, GRT, NU, and BAT. The Basic Attention Token, or BAT, is a blockchain-based system for tracking media, consumers' time and attention on websites using the Brave web browser, built on Ethereum. Its goal is to efficiently distribute advertising money between advertisers, publishers, and readers of online marketing content and ads. So in English, this means that it's going to take the middleman out of the advertisement, stop having companies pay a bunch of money for a gamble, and they're going to start getting paid for the traffic. You, as the user of the BAT browser, are going to actually get paid for your searches. So not only can you invest in the BAT token, but you could also use it to make more money yourself. As you see, BAT, user, advertiser, publisher, they all work, okay? Anchor. The Anchor token can be used to pay for services on the Anchor platform, such as node deployment and API services, participate in on-chain governance, and also act as an insurance for network participants. So in English, the technology behind Anchor allows any normal person like me or you to use our normal computer, to use their network and pay for it with Anchor to deploy almost like a fishing rod. We're going to be fishing the ocean. Ever notice how every time you pay, convert, buy, sell, do anything on the blockchain, you get charged a percent every time you do it? That's called a gas fee or a miner's fee. And in short and simple, using Anchor, you'll be the one who gets to collect those gas fees, because your computer will now be effectively participating in the blockchain network and validating people's transactions. Pretty cool, right? The Graph, they aim to be the new Google. The graph seeks to facilitate the seamless exchange of data between blockchains and applications. This network allows decentralized applications to add data to the Ethereum blockchain utilizing smart contracts. Graphs, APIs, are in use by some of the most popular DeFi platforms in the market. The graph actually aims literally to be like the new Google, meaning you can pay the graph, go on thegraph.com, pay it graph tokens, and get the most relevant answer to any query that you could ask regarding blockchain. NuCypher. NuCypher is an Ethereum token that can be staked to run a cybersecurity node on the NuCypher network. NuCypher describes itself as a threshold cryptography network that provides data privacy and key management for decentralized applications and protocols. So in short, you can use NuCypher tokens to pay NuCypher to basically send out a bunch of encrypted bots to protect your passwords and your money. So if anyone ever tried to hack your stuff, these little robots they're gonna mess them up. The math. Well, as we said in the beginning, cryptocurrencies is a mathematical equation also. So let's take a look at the math. Math is used to verify transactions or mining, make transactions, and to create wallet addresses in which transactions are sent. Double SHA-256 is used to identify blocks and to summarize transactions into market routes, and single SHA-256 is used for proof of work during mining or proof of stake. Math is the universal language. It's the one thing mankind can agree on unanimously. No matter where in the world you go, be it China, Russia, America, or wherever it may be, 2 plus 2 will always equal 4. The equal part means there is an end. An end means scarcity, and that represents a store value. The way blockchain tokenomics works is it takes each variable piece of the complex mathematical equation and digitally stamps it as a token. So the amount of tokens that can be made or have been made are based off the complexity of the equation. So if we were looking at 2 plus 2 equals 4 as an example, if we were to go ahead and mint this into a coin or token, we know we can make a total supply of 5 tokens. Why? Because 2 represents the first token or piece in the equation. The plus represents the second piece or token, 2 represents the third token, and then the equals represents the fourth token. And finally, the 4 represents the last token, and now is the most valuable token because it's the last one in the equation, the end. But what drives value? What makes it valuable? Many key aspects drive the price of coins to be volatile, but what is important to know is how the value is created. Bob likes the idea that this coin is doing or the technology behind it. Hypothetically say, Bob is the first investor ever to buy into this coin. Bob sets the value by deciding or trading what he feels it's worth right now. As soon as Bob buys the first token for $1, hypothetically, the value of the entire project now is increased by $1 divided by the amount of tokens out there, and has also now set a universal agreement of current value. Now say Alex sees the coin has gone up in value. Alex also likes the idea and has been watching it for some time but never really invested into it, but he's ready to do so now. Well, Alex will now go to buy the second token, which is the plus. But he can't buy it for what the last guy bought it for unless the last guy is willing to part ways with it. So if we know that Bob bought one for $1, then that means no matter what, for Alex to buy one, it must be at least $1.01 in value or more. This demand continues. Once the volume is at large enough, anyone with the first coins in the equation or the cheapest ones can now sell theirs to others without affecting the coin's momentum because they will not be taking money from others or a pot. They simply are selling something that is worth more now than it was when they bought it, selling it to someone willing to pay that price. So who drives it? We do. Each token has a digital stamp or encrypted code that represents the piece in the equation. Validators, just like the Anchor protocol we talked about, make that money through checking the math to make sure that the token is truly the piece in that equation. How they all work together to form a decentralized ecosystem, or for better words, how do they work together? Every crypto offers us not just a digital currency, but also a resolution to some kind of issue, or it helps us facilitate an easier, more private way to finance or to do something. It's good to note that when investing into these assets, that you ask yourself three things. Who's the team behind it? Are they reputable, experienced? Token supply. The mathematical formula, can it be duplicated? Can it be mined? Ask yourself the competition. Who's the competition? Do they have any? And if so, how well are they doing and why are they doing better or worse? Lastly, do you personally believe that this coin, the idea or utility behind the coin, is good for the future or the present, meaning there is use for it? Additionally, once you narrow down your potential prospects, you should then dig to see which of your assets may work or rely directly on another asset to perform and execute its tech. If so, then you should invest in the others as well to keep your well-oiled investments set up to the best return opportunities possible. In other words, don't put all your eggs in one basket. In conclusion, cryptocurrencies opens the door to the future. It's a revolutionary technological possibility. It is literally a revolution to the financial institution. It is irreversible, unanimous, discreet yet transparent, fast, easy, global, the most secure currency out there, and you don't need anyone's permission to do anything. All right, guys.